do we want?
Climate justice.
During the Global Week of Climate Change, Action Aid The Gambia and Global Youth Platform have advocated for shift in climate financing and justice. Amidst a pressing climate crisis, these activists are advocating for climate financing and justice, urging a significant shift towards renewable energy solutions. They marched from Westfield Youth Monument to the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, calling on the government to reallocate funds to tackle the severe effects of climate change. Ms. Ndella Faye Colley, Executive Director of Action Aid The Gambia, called for a reduction in the expenditure on fossil fuels and redirect some investment to renewable energy given the topographic nature of the country. She commends the Ministry for the significant step taken by the government in addressing climate change. However, she appeals for a shift in focus by rethinking, revising policies and revising investment in fossil fuels to renewable energy.
Underrating the efforts of the government, but we are saying, we all stakeholders, can we come back to the drawing board and look at the issues that are affecting, we are dealing with under climate change, and see how we can redirect our investments, make the right decisions, not to be carried along by everybody. We need to do a self-reflection and make sure that we are using and redirecting our small energy, our small resources to support the right initiatives that will help us to reduce and mitigate the effects of climate change.
Mohamed Lamin Kanye, Principal Assistant Secretary at the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, underscored the significant step taken by the Global Youth Platform in raising awareness on climate change, noting it will go a long way in complementing the ministry's effort in achieving its goal and objective. Mr. Kanye notes that the Gambia's environment faces numerous social pressures, leading to various environmental challenges and risks. He points out that shift urbanization, increased population and agricultural expansion are exerting considerable strain on natural resources, resulting in deforestation, land degradation and loss of biodiversity.
Change poses a significant threat to the Gambia, impacting weather patterns, increasing the frequency of extreme weather events and contributing to sea level rise. These changes heighten the vulnerability of coastal and agricultural areas, leading to increased risks of flooding, coastal erosion and reduced agricultural productivity.
Leading this movement is Sekou Dabo, a social justice activist who holds the conviction that the future should be actively saved, not merely inherited. Dabo asserts that sub-Saharan Africa, and particularly Gambia, contributes 3% to global emission, thereby urging major emitters to take responsibility for their actions.
Not asking too much. We are telling them, in as much as you are financing them, also finance us so that we will be able to mitigate and also cope with the climate change, because it's hitting us and it's hitting us very hard.
The Global Youth Platform message is equivocal. They demand for immediate action from authorities to shift investment towards not just mitigating climate-related activities, but also adaptation strategies like renewable energy to lessen the worsening impact of climate change. Their efforts echo beyond boundaries, rallying young individuals around a common goal of sustainable, fair future, thereby signaling the world that youths are not just a future inheritors, but also the builders of tomorrow.
Can never be defeated. The people united can never.
For TFN News, I am Aliou Jallow.
Bandiraɓe ha joni minen calmina andintinam min gaddani on lawol kesol wietengol Baton Harding Highway. Ngol lawol ko kilometer 22 ngol lawol ngol arde ko wiyete ko double carriageway ɗum rek ngol dari pour ngol webna jekkotiral e nder leydi Gambia. Ɓe moƴƴatɓe walla sah ɓe taccitatɓe dow ngol lawol koye ɓe yahu dulaji ɗi gandande ko kamɗi waɗa pour ɓe taccita dow ngol lawol. Ɗi dulaji noon ɗi marka pour rek wawon hebde kisal. E driver ɓe wonɓe dow ngol lawol so ɓe hewti heɗi dulaji ɗi gandane ko ɗon yimɓeɓe foti darade pour ɓe taccita ngol lawol koye ɓe daru walla ɓe ɗuyta ha ɓe okka yimɓeɓe ɓe taccita dow ngol lawol he jaam e kisal.